Hey guys, I have not been on in a hot minute and I feel really bad. I was recording videos for months. Like, I mean months. And my microphone, I had no idea this thing, like I just now found out like literally 2 seconds ago that I needed to push a button on the front of the thing that's connected to the computer. I don't even know what the name of it is. But my computer was struggling, like going back and forth between audios, between this microphone and I'm assuming something on the computer. So everything I have filmed for the past 4 months, I'd say, maybe even 5 months, it cuts in and out. Like you can't even understand what I'm saying. Like it doesn't even sound like complete sentences. So kind of bummed. Kind of bummed. I have a lot to refilm. I have a lot to remake. It's a lot. Or I can just, move forward. Just keep going. Stop worrying about it. So, um just a little update. I wanted to show you guys like the new studio and show you like how it looks. It is kind of messy at the moment, but whose studio is ever clean? Um Now that I'm hoping the audio is actually working. So, this will be the first video I've put up in a long time because I was trying to just get a ton of content put together. So I had like hour-long videos here and there, not all of them to be an hour long, but I just wanted to have some like longer content, kind of show you some different process videos from like some of the paintings that I've been working on. Yeah. And that didn't quite pan out. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep going forward from now on. So I guess I'll just give you guys kind of a brief rundown on the studio. Oh, if the camera will follow me. Hello. Okay. So let me move that out of the way. I've also been streaming live on Twitch, and even the microphone then has been like the biggest pain in the butt. Sorry, I'm losing like a lot of weight, guys, so my pants are like falling. So I have to keep adjusting. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I've been streaming live on Twitch, and now that I've hopefully figured out this microphone issue, now people won't be coming on my thing screaming at me about how stupid I sound. And then I've been going live on TikTok as well. I tried to do Facebook. Facebook just isn't my thing anymore. Like I enjoy making the reels for all the platforms. I enjoy the posts. I'm struggling with the lives. I'm not 100% sure where I want to put my focus at for the lives that I'm doing, because it just seems like Facebook does not push out any of my lives like whatsoever, and it's just weird. It's uncomfortable. It's not like, I don't know. I guess when you are on social media, you kind of figure out which ones you feel most comfortable on and like where your crowd is, where they aren't. Like, I just kind of feel like Facebook is one of those things where it's just not my live thing. So, if you guys do want to watch some of the lives, eventually I'll get to the point where I can do lives here on YouTube as well. Maybe to start doing like some quicker paintings when I have like 3 or 4 hours that I can like kick people out of the studio and make sure nobody comes in, since we have kids and it's crazy out here. So but yeah, for more longer content where I'm gonna actually do some live paintings, maybe do some teaching, I figured that would be maybe another option to do some lives here on YouTube. But let me know in the comments if that's what you want to see, or if you enjoy watching streamers on Twitch or TikTok. TikTok really isn't my thing either, to be honest. Like, if I had platforms that I had to choose from, I would probably stream on Twitch. I would do my videos for YouTube. I would do reels, cross post those everywhere because that's fun. Um, and maybe Instagram. I'm actually feeling like I'm starting to get the hang of Instagram too, which is fun. Facebook is just a great way to keep connected with everybody. I feel like it's more personal than business. I don't know. But yeah, so just to kind of keep you guys updated on what's going on, since yeah, all my audio issues been driving me crazy. So yeah, I have this whole new collection I've been working on, you guys, and I've been slowly kind of sharing it, and hopefully you've been seeing some of them. So this is my new Western collection. I do have several pieces I'm still working on, but this is the John Wayne painting, which I still have to title or get the title written on the back of that one. And I finished this one like a week, maybe a week and a half ago. Absolutely love this one. This is one of my absolute favorites. This one's called Hidden Place. So if you are on my Facebook, I did do kind of a short little reel talking about like the meaning and stuff behind this specific painting. And then I think, I'm not sure if, almost dropped that. Not sure if I shared the meaning behind the John Wayne painting yet. I might have. I know it is on my website. So if you go to the website, you'll see like the whole meaning behind that one. And then I have quite a few more I gotta finish. And I have, oh my gosh, what month are we in? August? I can't believe it's August. August, September. I have maybe 2 months to complete 11 more paintings. Ugh, gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Some people can paint really fast. Kudos to them, but me, no. I homeschool my youngest. I have 2 teens, which just had their wisdom teeth done at the same time. So it's been a crazy week. Oh yeah, and I was gonna show you guys this piece. This one is also part of that Western collection. I freaking love this one. Makes me so happy. This one's called Pew Pew. And then let's see, did I get anything else done? Get that back on the wall. Okay. So yeah, basically this is the, come on, follow me, not my paintings. Hello. This is kind of like my crazy messy studio space for now. So there's kind of like my shipping table area over here. I did start making quilt panels out of my artwork, which is incredible. Basically, the idea hit me when I was working on this like quilt style painting up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully it's picking it up. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I love quilting. My mom is an amazing, phenomenal quilter, and I wanted to combine like our skills together for a way for her to make an income and me to make an income. Something that we love doing that we could like collab on. And so I made some mock-up quilt panels. Wow, panels. So she can make some quilts out of them. So that way she could either keep them, sell them, do what she wants with them, you know, just to kind of see what happens if my art was turned into more art, which is incredible. And yeah, so now I actually have quilt panels of my artwork available on my website. And I also am working on getting them into businesses. So I'm excited. There's a lot going on right now. But yeah, I have like mock-up images too of like how you could do or make some of the quilts with them. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that too, because that was another thing that happened over the past few months that, again, my audio wouldn't allow me to share with the world. So yeah, that was another major thing that I started doing. But yeah, I've been working on reaching out to local, not just local businesses, but businesses, you know, fabric companies, quilt shops, things like that, trying to get them out there, because I cannot wait to see what other people create with my artwork. It's just a whole nother level of like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. It's beautiful. And it kind of collides with another hobby I enjoy, but something that my mom's really skilled at as well. And it's so much fun. So yeah, that's another thing that's been going on. So yeah, like I said, over here, this is the shipping station. I have so much stuff in here, you guys. Oh, this darn camera is not following me anywhere today. Hello, Earth to camera. What is it doing? All right, let me see if I can get it to follow me. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I don't know. I might have to manually move it. It's being kind of a booger butt. There we go. Sorry, guys. I never know what this thing is doing. It has a mind of its own sometimes. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I have a ton of things in the studio. Like, this is scrapbooking paper, some of my watercolor paper down there, books that I enjoy, like, looking at, like, different themes. I don't know how to get it to zoom in. I can't remember. I think it's like this. There we go. It's better. So yeah, I got some random books over here. And then I got some really cool vintage photo albums that eventually I want to create smaller paintings to like stick inside the vintage photo albums. But I just haven't exactly had the time to sit down and do that. But I'll get there. This is my collage wall. Let's see if we can zoom out. Zoom out, camera. No, 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 no. Out. All right, let me try that again. No, no, no. There we go. Okay. So now if it will kind of look at this portion, this is my wall of some of the work that I've done. I wanted to have like little reminders of some of the pieces that I have created because like sometimes when as you're creating or beginning, you kind of get stuck and you're like, I can't do this. You know, all those stupid negative thoughts, like the intrusive thoughts start piling in and like weighing on you like, oh, I can't do this, I'm gonna give up, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. But this was my way of like reminding myself like, look at all the things you've done, look at how far you've come and what you have created. So I made little 4x6 copies of like prints of my originals just so I can kind of remind myself that yes, I can do it and I've done these already. So and then this little tiny one down here, the really colorful one, that one, that was a mock-up for the very first mural that I did last month. Yeah, I think it was last month. And if you're on any of my socials, you probably saw like all the reels and photos. But me and my friend Mandy actually collabed on it and she helped with the background. She did the florals, which turned out absolutely beautiful, or on the portrait. So it was a lot of fun. My very first mural ever. And everyone thought I was insane because my very first mural was a portrait. But it turned out just so beautiful. So much fun. And we knocked it out in 2 days. Like, holy cow. And this thing wasn't it like 2 stories? I think it was about 2 stories high. Yeah, because we had to use scaffolding and stuff too. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And again, if you are on my socials, you would have seen that. But you can always check out that, like, she put a reel together, like a time lapse of us doing it. So you can definitely check that out on my Instagram or my Facebook too. What else is new? There's so much going on. I've created a few more art kits since I've done a video. But yeah, my main focus, I think, for this year, as far as like admin stuff, was trying to figure out how to get the audio working on this, I guess. But I'm working on building my email list so that way, you know, heaven forbid social medias get shut down or anything happens, I still want everyone to have a way to like connect or stay connected. So if you're not part of the monthly email list, definitely sign up for that. I'm awful about sending out emails though, to be honest. So I'm lucky to send out one a month. But I just want that option there so that way, just in case Facebook ever does anything stupid and like shuts my account down or Facebook disappears or anything, people still have a way to stay connected. And so yeah, I'm focusing on my email list and getting this new collection done for the Bruno Cowboy Christmas event coming up in a couple months. So plus I'm also using this collection as my portfolio to hopefully graduate from the Milan Art Institute. So yeah, working on that. So this will be my portfolio. And then what else? Oh, and the quilt panels. Like those are the three main things I'm trying to focus on is getting this collection done and completed and focus on growing my email list and getting my quilt panels out there because I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a little overwhelming sometimes. Sorry, like I'm stuttering. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, trying to function today. It's been rough 2 days since the kids got their wisdom teeth out. So I'm trying to like focus. And I'm also winging this video. I did not take notes. I did not prepare for this. I just wanted to come on and say hi. I haven't disappeared. And I hate it when I follow like certain people and they don't post for like a month or 2 or 3. And I get so frustrated because I'm always excited when I see their videos and like I want to see their content. And then here I am being like that same person. And unfortunately, I went from a studio inside the house to building an 18 by 18-foot studio out in my barn. So we were off, or I've been off social media for a while because of that. That took at least almost 3 months. And then I started recording out here, and then none of my sound audio was working. So there's that. Excuse me while I yawn. Yeah, it's been crazy. So I live a crazy life. I am a mother. I am a teacher. I am an artist. I am a business owner. I do all the marketing. I do the books. I create the art. I have to plan everything. I go to the grocery store to get meals. I cook the meals. Do the laundry. I do pretty much anything and everything I can possibly think of. So yeah. But yeah, I don't want to be the YouTuber that, only is hit or miss. So this is my I'm coming back to life video. I have figured out this silly microphone thing, I'm hoping, and we'll just move forward from here. As far as the art kits go, I do have art kits available still on my website, but I won't be creating any new ones for a while just because that is an extra thing on my plate that I don't need right now. And I hate saying that because I love making them. I'm sure I'll get the itch to do it here and there, and it will happen just because I love creating them. But it's just not going to be my focus right now. I really, really have to give this collection my all, and also the quilt panels. Those are my two, like, I have to do things outside of like homeschooling and, taking care of the family. So I'm back and there will be more videos, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of 2026. And let me know how your art business is going if you're a fellow artist. I want to know in the comments how everything's working for you, what you're trying, if it's working, if it's not working. I want to hear your ebbs and flows too, because I know as artists, we all have our ups and downs. We all have our manic highs, I think. I don't know. I feel like most artists have that. But yeah, and if you guys would like to, please, the link will be in the description if you want to sign up for my monthly email. And again, I don't hardly ever send out emails. I'm terrible about it. Like I said, I'm working on all these things, trying to get everything set up and just somewhat automated, but not fully automated because I don't like all automated. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about automated things. I guess I'm just being stubborn and I like doing everything on my own. That's the control freak in me, right? Which is, being an artist has definitely helped not be such a control freak, I guess, because when you're working with different mediums and when you're creating, it's never going to be perfect, right? Like it's just, you learn to just work with things and go with the flow, which is really cool. But yeah, anywho, I'm yawning again. I'm sorry. It's just been a crazy, crazy week. I promise you, I'm not trying to be rude. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I want to get this video uploaded so you guys know I'm live, first of all. And then, yeah, I need to get going on my daily live for today and then get working on some of these. Oh, yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm currently working on. I almost forgot. So this one is the one I've been working on live. I love the colors, and looking at it in camera just looks even better. Oh my gosh. So yeah, basically it's got a woman right here, and then there's like a butterfly in the background, and then it'll have florals around her. I have 3 other pieces back. I don't know if you can see it back here, that are fairly similar. They got the butterfly, a woman, and then florals behind her. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mom life. But yeah, this is the one I've been working on live. So if you guys want to watch the process, definitely tune in to my Twitch account and or I guess TikTok. I'll probably be on TikTok too. Even though, like I said, it's not my favorite place to be, but it's whatever. So I'm just throwing it out there, seeing what fits, what doesn't fit. But I want to hear what you guys are doing too. So definitely, if you have any tips, tricks, what you love, what you don't love, like let me know, because I definitely could probably use all the info possible. But yeah, other than this, I'm gonna hop off here and I will see you guys soon. I know I'm gonna be starting to do some of the smaller abstract paintings that I was doing before as well. Those were a lot of fun to create, and I felt like it gave me more inspiration. And I do want to sit down and record my, oh, what did I call it? I had a name for it. Art Creation Week or something like that. That is one of my absolute favorite weeks. And my girls will come out here too, and they'll set up a table and do the same thing. We pull out all of the supplies, and like I literally just go to town and make as many different pieces as I possibly can. And some of them turn out hideous, like absolutely ugly, and I hate them. And sometimes they turn out absolutely phenomenal. And that is how this whole collection actually came to be, was because I did that art week with Madeline, which is my youngest. And man, she was coming up with some crazy good pieces too. So she like does her artwork out here too. There's like a little table. She has her own brushes, her own little setup. Like she makes her own stuff. Oh my gosh, and it was so precious. I have to show you guys this too. She saw me making art kits, you guys, and she started making her own. Like what? I'm telling you, kids are freaking amazing. And I loved how she did it. She like put fine tip Sharpie, King art with the color. Like she did exactly what I do with my art kits. She even recorded them. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Okay, sorry. But yeah, my daughter paints foxes. If you guys can't tell, that's like her thing. So precious. And I'm gonna have to like share hers and see. She is so cute. So yeah, I'll have to start sharing some of the things she's doing too, because she's got some skill. And camera does not like me today. But yeah, I will get back to making some of the smaller abstract paintings, and I want to take you guys on the whole journey with me as far as like getting my business off the ground. I gave myself a year or 2, I think it was 2, to really get the business going. And I don't think I gave myself enough time. I think I was rushing myself into it. I hadn't found my voice or my style yet, but I was pushing and pushing and pushing, and it was like burning me out. And then it was just, I don't know. I did that art week with Maddie a few months ago, and I told myself I'm allowed to play with my art supplies, and it's okay. Like, I don't know. I have this thing about not wasting stuff. And I feel like if I'm making small pieces of art with my art supplies, that I'm wasting my art supplies, that I'm wasting my time. Like, all this stuff and all these negative thoughts. And then I just like, that whole week, I cut it out. I cut that thought out. And I was like, no, that's not happening. I'm not allowing these negative thoughts to take over. I have to do this. So I busted out my huge fold out table, had all of my art supplies out, my favorite colors, my favorite mediums, even mediums I don't use that, I'm not super familiar with, or, I pulled out everything. I needed to make sure I could play, make a mess, and just use the cheap paper, the mixed media paper that you get at like, the art stores, and just go to town. Don't even worry about what you're using. Don't worry about, the paper, all the things. I don't know if anybody else has OCD out there. Maybe you get what I'm saying, but yeah, I just played and I allowed myself for that solid week to just play. And then my color story came to life. I have to show you guys this. I'm sorry. I know I was going to go, but like I have to show you this. I feel like the mother-in-law or mother that's on the phone and they're like, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, get off the phone, get off the phone. And I'm like, oh, wait, here's something else I got to tell you. That's me today. Okay, do I have that photo or painting? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Crumb! Okay, well, that's a bummer. I was going to show you guys. Oh, you know what? It might be, where's my little suitcase? There's my suitcase. Come here. All right, so these are just my little paintings that I've done on videos, and some of them were from Art Week. Uh-oh. Camera. Follow me. Okay, sorry guys. It didn't pick me up. Okay, so down here is my little suitcase that I keep. I'll show you. It's a vintage suitcase. It's a vintage suitcase. Sorry, you probably couldn't hear me. This is where I keep all the little pieces that I've made for my YouTube videos and some that I have kept from my Art Week. This was a piece that I created during Art Week, and it was colors I thought I wanted to use. I have this drawn, or I'm drawn to like Western, but vintage. Not like the Western you see at D&B that's like these colors in the background, right? Like those are the colors that they're using on pretty much everything now. And don't get me wrong, I love them. Love, love, love them. But it's not coming naturally from me. And I've been trying to work with this, fill in the background after you've already made a mess and cover it all up. And that drives me absolutely nutty, like absolutely nutty. I love watching other artists do it. And I thought I could force myself to do it. And this isn't me. When I look at this piece, it does not scream Amanda. Especially those people out there that do know me, you would look at that and be like, yeah, no, that's definitely not her. So I was working on different little pieces. Let's see if I can, hold on. I got to make sure my live light is on out in the hallway because otherwise I'm going to have unwanted guests. Oh no, my batteries are dead. Oh no. There we go. I have an on-air sign that my mom got for me for the studio, so if people like tried to come in while I'm live or recording, hopefully they'll see that and not come in. Anyway, I'll show you the difference between the other pieces that I created during Art Week. Don't mind my giant tumbleweed. I've never seen one this tall in my life. Oh no, my camera went to sleep. Okay, this camera set me off, not gonna lie. Okay, not sure what happened. Anyway, I found this giant tumbleweed that's taller than me, and I love it. It's gonna be hung up out here in the studio eventually, and I think there's a spider that lives in it because now there's spider webs. Okay, anyway, this was hanging against the wall over here. I'm trying to show you guys something. Okay, So let's see if I can move some of this out of the way. So as you guys can see, possibly some of this, some of these were actually created, or all of these were created during my art week that I did. I did create a full-size painting of this one. I will be doing this one. I did a full size of this one. I just loved the colors and the design on this one, but it's not per se my style, but it's just the organic flow, all the things on it, the textures, the florals, the polka dots on here that really speak to me. So this, if you guys look at this wall, you can tell where this new collection kind of stemmed from. Was from Art Week. Like all of these amazing paintings just started, all the ideas just started flowing and hit me like a ton of bricks. Like this one right here, I still need to get up on the wall because this one right here inspired my Willie Nelson painting. Like, how crazy is that? Inspired my Willie Nelson. So if you guys look at like the comparison, where'd that paper go? Let me grab it really quick. Whereas this one is more characterized, or I'm not sure what the right word is. Hold on. Thinking. I'm recording, baby. So, yeah, this one is just wah wah. It's not me. So my thing is definitely Western, but I also figured out, because I love vintage so much, the 60s and 70s are like everything to me. The colors, the style, the pattern, like all of it, even down to like the fashion, how people looked, like all the things. That's just how this whole new collection came about. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of share that with you. Art week for Maddie and I was a blast. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Are you gonna put that on your wall? Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and set it down. I'll put it up on the wall, okay? Okay. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? Love you. So yeah. I just wanted to kind of give you guys just some like positive thoughts, I guess. We'll leave it at that for like the end of this video. That if you're struggling right now, just know it is gonna get better. You're gonna figure it out. Like, we're all hard on ourselves, and yeah, it took a lot for me to let go and actually be able to play with my art supplies and to not be so uptight. Like before, I know I was definitely, you know, copying other artists, and that's okay in the beginning, right? Like we need to play and experiment, and you want to mimic your favorite artists and stuff that you follow until you figure out who you are. And it takes so much work, and I know I was so ticked off every video I watched. Everyone was like, oh, you have to do the inner work and you have to get to know who you are and blah blah blah. And I was like, are you dead serious? Like, it's gonna take me forever. And it did. It took me forever. Okay, like, this is my second year painting, and it took me forever to figure out my voice, my style. But it was because I had to do the internal work, but I also had to do the physical work, the painting. I had to play with my supplies. I had to paint a million paintings. Like, oh my gosh, it just seems like it takes forever. And maybe it's not that way for everyone. Like, honestly, it might not be that way for everyone. But for me, it took a long time, and it was very, very frustrating. But I am so grateful that I finally just let go of that frustration and perfectionism and rushing everything, and just let it happen. And now I am so grateful that I'm finally, that I figured it out, and I'm not copying other people's art, or not like, you know what I'm saying, not like copyright copying, but like their voice. It's like, if you know Demetra Milan, she paints beautifully, beautifully. And a lot of the time she'll do like an animal with a female. And I love portraits. I love painting women. So yeah, I'm going to continue painting women. but in my voice, in my style, like what I have to say. Let's see. I'm sure you guys have seen this one. My camera's doing it again. There we go. Is it gonna follow me? Nope. I think it went to sleep. There we go. Now it should follow. So this piece up here, go up higher. Let me see if I can. That piece up there, if you guys can see it. I absolutely loved creating that piece. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a very, very beautiful painting. I absolutely loved it. Like, I can see you, obviously, everyone that follows her art can see that there's a huge influence in that painting, right? Like, all the way down to the colors, which I love those colors too. But it wasn't my calling. It's not my color palette. It's so crazy to say that. Like, just looking back now, it's like, oh my gosh, I fought so hard to keep that as like my thing, but it wasn't my thing. Like this right here feels like me. If you paint what feels like coming home, like it feels like you, then you found it. You know what I mean? This piece just lets me breathe. I literally feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? I feel like that might help anybody out there that's trying to find their voice or style. I know this video jumped around to like a million different things, from like my new studio to like helping find my style and yeah, all the things. But if that can help anyone out there, I hope and pray it does, because that is the only way I know how to describe it. Like, if you're painting, you feeling like you're literally at home, the colors just bring you comfort. Whatever you've painted makes you feel like you're comfortable. I don't know. I feel like that is what kind of clicked for me. That's really weird, but yeah, that's the best way I can describe that feeling. That's crazy. So like, even right now, I'm still growing. All right. I know there was something else I was going to say too, as far as finding my voice. It does take a lot of paintings to create, and a lot of mistakes. So just keep at it if you're still trying to find your style and your voice. I realized a lot of the things I love just stems from my childhood. Like growing up with my grandparents, spending a ton of time in Arizona. Absolutely loved Arizona. Ugh, it's the best place ever. So the colors, the designs, the freedom. Oh my gosh, the atmosphere in Arizona is freaking incredible. It's like coming home. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful for somebody out there. But if you guys have any questions too, just let me know in the comments, and I, of course, will comment back. That's like my favorite thing, is connecting with other people and hearing their stories. I love that. It's a great way to connect with others. And I know the barrier with the screen and everything kind of sucks. I love talking to people. I love doing events for the fact that I get to meet people. I do not like setting up for events though. Like, and everybody that knows me knows I hate doing events because I hate setting up, but I love getting to talk to people and like connect with other people. So it's like catch 22, right? I don't know. I'm sure, again, other artists out there can relate to that too. Yeah, that's not my favorite part, but yeah, I will try to include you guys now on this journey now that I figured out the microphone thing. And I can't believe it took me a few months to figure that one out, let alone I didn't even know that it was an issue at first until I started going live on Twitch and somebody was like, dude, you sound like a robot. And I'm like, oh, great. I had no idea. So then I went back through and watched all the videos that I had done for the past few months. And yeah, the audio was all janky. So there's that. So any of those videos that I do share, they're probably just going to be voiceovers because, yeah, the microphone issue. But yeah. All right, guys, I guess I will hop off here and stop talking your ear off. And my camera still hates me. It's not following me at all. There we go. All right, so I'm going to hop off here and get started with some actual painting on a live. So I'll see you guys soon.